Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming, the Dragonborn DLC. We're here in Raven Rock. Last time we went out for kind of the first time out of the city. I mean, we'd been out that way, but we went straight back. And we kind of went out to the farm there. But this time we adventured all the way to Fort Frostmoth. Came back. Because there's more stuff to do here. I hope... After literally right after I ended the recording last time, the good Captain Velith over there just approached me and started talking about the next quest, so I quickly exited out of the conversation, and I'm recording again, and hopefully he'll start with that, so let's see what he has to say.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councilor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
What did he say what it was about?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the ash spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Councilor as soon as possible.
Okay, yeah, so that's what he just walked up to me and started talking about that before. Ash yams, those sound yummy. Okay, where is this guy? Served cold. Oh, looks like he's down towards the Earthstone. Why would he be down there? In the middle of nothing. Hey, buddy.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councilor Morvain being killed.
He's in he's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councilor's head.
Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councilor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Your concern seems justified, I guess.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councilor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that.
I mean, wouldn't you be in charge if he died? Don't you have the most to gain from that?
I do.
He does, he agreed.
From my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Okay, so how can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Nech Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Alright, so what can you tell me about House Lalu?
Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmeri people.
I presume that was their downfall.
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmeri people's suffering.
What happened to House Lalu as a result?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
Okay, well, why do you guys hate the Empire?
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
I feel like that's justified on Morrowind and the Dunmer to hate the Empire, but like also having played through the events of Oblivion, the Empire couldn't even hold their own lands with all of their army back there. They needed every chance they could get. And I was that chance, champion of Kvatch. How did the Dunmer survive?
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Okay, you mentioned your sources.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to investigate?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstheim. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
Okay, well, tell me how things are with the mines open.
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. But all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenrock.
Okay, well, Velith mentioned the Reavers too, so I guess that is
You can trust Geldis.
a pretty big concern. We're going to see Geldis. He's the guy we distributed the Sujama for when we first came here, so he ought to be nice to talk to.
Come on in. Stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sujama that will ever grace your lips.
Yeah. How are things with the mines, buddy?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
Okay, well, Adril Arano said he might be able to help me.
Well, well. Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Why haven't you told Adril about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulins must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Thanks for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Okay, so why do they leave ashyams in the tombs?
When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ashyam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal, the fact that life ends and begins anew.
And why did Councilor Morvain execute an Ulin?
Back in 95, Vila Ulin came to Ravenrock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redoran Guard, and then murder Councilor Morvain when we weren't looking.
Viller did this alone?
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that?
How did Viller get caught?
He underestimated the Redoran Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulan was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulan ancestral tomb.
Okay, well,
Safe travels.
we have a lead. Let's go to the tomb. I don't know what time we're supposed to wait until, though.
Frontier, but we've still got rules. Break them.
Also, is it the left one or the right one? It's the right one. I understand Morvain having their own tomb here. I mean, they're kind of in charge of the town. I don't understand why Ulan has a tomb here, though. They don't seem that important, and the way they make it sound, they don't really live in the town at all. So that's a little weird. Discover the identity. Oh, hey there, buddy.
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer.
You aren't an Ulan.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
Look, just tell me why you're really here.
What do you mean? I thought I was clear. I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
Okay, sure thing. Whatever you say, Talisu. Whatever you say. I actually have some insider knowledge, though, that you live in the manor over there that suspiciously looks like a player home that I am to inherit. Which means you gotta leave.
I hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made any progress?
Yeah, it's Talisu.
Telesu. Are you sure?
I saw her in the Ulan tomb.
So Geldis's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telisu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councilor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
Go search her house, then.
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telisu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
What if they try to stop me?
If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck.
Alright, so can you tell me more about that family?
Telisu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since.
A benefit? How?
They're quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with their own hands.
Nothing unusual about them?
People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
That's a little weird. Hey, yeah, why do the Ulans have a tomb here? I literally just asked that.
Villa Ulan wasn't the first Ulan to live in Raven Rock. His father, Valen Ulan, was one of the first Dunmer to settle here. Unlike his son Villa, Valen was a good man. He contributed to the community and was quite respected. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb.
But you told me House Lalu was disliked.
The Ulan family being a part of House Lalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the ashes of the deceased to be placed in an ancestral tomb. Valen Ulen and his son's remains were both laid to rest there, because that's what he'd requested.
Okay.
Be careful. If the Severans have betrayed us, then they'll be well armed.
So what I was saying, it's a little weird that the thing they point out is that their daughter, it looks to be the same age as the father. That's just a strange... Oh my god, hi Serana. Hello. Oh, please don't do that. Can I just sneak down without you guys seeing me? Very slow. Don't come around here. You guys don't see anything.
What was that?
What was that indeed? I'm gone. I'm going. You don't know I'm here. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Yes, something in their bedroom, right? That would make sense. I'm not seeing anything, though. Seeing a lot of juicy stuff to steal. That's a little awkward. Just gonna close those. Don't know why they have a bunch of skulls on display. Nothing here in the potion area. Nothing here in what seems to be an enchanting area. I got ash yams here. History of Raven Rock. Do I have this wrong? Am I supposed to confront them? Well, this does look like a player home, which means if I need to own it, then, they need to go.
Huh? Hello? Who's there?
I knew I heard something.
Yeah. You're not even fighting back. Should I? Neither of you are fighting back. Maybe this wasn't the right course of action. I feel like I'm... I feel like they
Not my time.
didn't need to die. We got a safe key. The house key. Why are their outfits enchanted? That's weird. They do have some good stuff on them, though. Okay, so... that was a safe key. Which means there was a safe down here somewhere. Ah. You know what? I bet I can do this without killing them.
Watch it,
Careful,
Tamisu.
Miri.
I think we might have a
Someone's in
visitor.
here with us.
For House Halalu. For Villa Ulen.
Okay. Okay. Look, okay. Well, you guys are attacking me now. I don't feel bad anymore. Yeah, you guys attacked me this time. It's your own fault. You made me feel bad before, and I reloaded a save just so I could try and spare you. And you ruined it. Absolutely ruined it.
It's not my time.
Oh, it was your time. Don't guilt me. That won't happen twice. Alright, let's go unlock this safe. Or take in all of this stuff. The Ulan Matter. Dear Councilor Solstheim, in a matter of days, I believe we'll be ready. Our forces hidden within Ashfallow Citadel have been training night and day, ready to strike when we give the signal. With Captain Veleth distracted by the Ash Spawn attacks, the timing seems perfect. I've waited nearly a decade to exact my revenge upon Laryl Morvain for the death of my ancestor, and I long for the moment my blade will be drawn across his throat. The next letter you'll receive from me will include his head in a sack. Display it proudly in the halls of House Lalu, brother. Well, we got the evidence. What, did she just... Did she just roll down the stairs? That's why I like you, Serana. That's why I like you. You're cool. I really hope we don't have to go to this Ashfallow Citadel. I don't remember going there. I'd really like to just finish this quest here, honestly. Because we still have things to do here in this town that I was hoping to finish this episode. Back to Morvain Manor.
You lost?
Hey, buddy.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet?
Oh, I got evidence.
Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
I don't think they'll give up willingly.
Good. I'm going to send two of the best Runic we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can.
I'll head there immediately.
See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
Alright, well, it looks like we are going there. Looks like we are going to whatever this Ashfallow Citadel is. Where is it? It's kind of far away. I didn't really want to go anywhere else this episode, but looks like we are. Oh well. I'll suck it up and go. It's not too far to the north here. And it'll put us closer to the other locations we gotta go through for Solstheim anyway, so... can't complain too much. Oh, hi there. Burnt Spriggan. This is a new enemy for this DLC. Oh, there's two of them. Even better. Right over their heads. Where's that one running to? Is it going to grab my crossbow bolt for me? I don't think I'm getting close enough. Oh, there we go. That was a hit. I was aiming too high. Oh no, don't bring those over here. I don't want to deal with those. I just... oh, Serana and Scaling are over there anyway. Well, I guess we were going this direction anyway, so...
Where'd you come from?
Okay. Your turn, buddy.
It's going in well for you.
Oh, and there's Reavers.
Where'd you come from? Here. Man, all those.
I missed. That's not a kill shot.
Where'd you come from?
I am over encumbered. Oh, there's some dead bodies here. I don't know what I just walked up to. Something was happening here. Let me finish looting these bodies, and then I'll give some stuff to Serana, and we'll work our way up to this fort.
Yes?
Trade some
This better not be all
things.
the things you just can't be bothered with.
That. These. Go ahead and take these two. That should be good. Did I loot this guy? I did not. Alright. Continuing on to the Citadel. Oh, well. Morag Tong.
Where'd you come from?
I forgot they were involved in this. That's... okay. So, little lore lesson. The Morag Tong. Basically, each game has like 4 side factions to it. Skyrim has the Companions for the Warriors, the Mages College for the Mages, the Dark Brotherhood for Assassins, and the Thieves Guild for Thieves. I know what I'm talking about. Oblivion has the same for archetypes, except it's the Fighters Guild for Warriors, and it's the Mages College, no, the Mages Guild for Mages. And then, of course, it has the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. Morrowind has those 4 as well, except instead of the Dark Brotherhood, Morrowind had the Morag Tong. And what the Morag Tong basically are,
Where'd you come from?
are instead of just random assassins in a guild that praise a certain god and kill in that god's name, the Morag Tong are government employed. They were employed by the government of Morrowind, by the Great Houses, to basically go around and kill people. So it seems that this Ulan family that wants Morvain dead has employed the Morag Tong to do it. And I think lore-wise, the Morag Tong are 100% more dangerous than the Dark Brotherhood. Like, I'm pretty sure they're trained a lot better. They don't just pull random Dragonborn people off the streets to join them. But of course, in this game, we're the main character, and they're terrible. They are actually terrible. Okay, anyone asleep in here? I don't see it. They have chitin armor here, their own Morag Tong armor. Nothing we really want. Little alchemy area here, don't mind if I do. Pension of the Ancestor Moth. Don't know if that's a skill book. If it is, we already read it. Alduin is real. Okay, that's an interesting book. Everyone at this point in the game knows that Alduin is real. Kind of the main antagonist. Can I eat any of that? Besides that, trauma root. Okay. I would like to try and get rid of all these Falmer ears. I would like to get rid of all that bone meal, but the bone meal is harder to get rid of. The Falmer ears I can get rid of. I just fought so many Falmer that I got so many ears from them. Okay, that gets rid of a good bit of bone meal, actually. What did I do? There we go. And that is it. Okay, so how do we go forward here? Am I missing a switch? Or another way through? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something here.
Did you hear something?
Ah, here we go. Okay. We're getting rushed by him now. I missed both my shots. I missed 3 of my shots. I am terrible. I just said they were terrible, and now I am being terrible. Okay, oh, we got bear traps here, my god. I don't know what that did. Were there like 2 layers here? That closed that. Okay. Got a little sparring arena here. And a bunch of traps here that I'm gonna skillfully avoid. And then Serana and Skeo are gonna trigger all of them. Because they don't know how this works. I pulled 1 switch. Is there another switch somewhere? Oh, there is, right here. Okay, there we go. Why am I going up? There we go. You know what? I learned my lesson from Carius. We don't talk. We just kill. Wait, we don't talk. We just kill. Am I out of bolts? Give me my bolts back. A single bolt. So, after this episode, I'm definitely gonna need to go buy more bolts.
Tough day for you.
I'll see you. Do your worst.
Just very slowly kill him while my stamina regens so I can hit him again. I didn't realize we were that low on bolts. Okay. Well, I'm glad we learned that at the end of a dungeon and not at the beginning. Okay, so we killed that guy. I guess we've finished up here. There's just a bunch of skeletons down here. Nothing else important. I guess we just gotta leave now. I'm gonna trigger all of these on the way through. I guess not. None of them triggered. Do I have the perk for sneak that makes me not trigger traps? I do. I was being extremely overly cautious in that area. Oh well, better safe than sorry, right? Better safe than sorry. Alright, let's go back to Raven Rock. And we might still have some time to do something else here. As a blood-starved vampire, I am hated and feared, but that actually means nothing. Nobody will attack me at all.
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it!
Yeah, he's no longer a threat.
Then, it's finally over. What of the Runic Guard I sent to assist you?
Slain by the Morag Tong.
Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him.
I did what had to be done.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councilor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this.
Okay, now we follow him.
Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councilor so you can speak to him yourself.
Okay, like, I know where he is. I've talked to both of you in your little house here before. Go on. I gotta follow you, so you gotta go through first.
Can I help you?
Excuse me, Councilor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councilor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
I know he's a dark elf, but his look with the beard and mustache and the hair, and then the pelt he has over the shoulders, I'm getting like real King of the North vibes from him. But thank you, Councilor.
Now, I'm certain Adriel was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
Oh?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As Councilor, I hereby award you Severin Manor, and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Okay, so we get Severin Manor as a house now, and we get another 10,000 gold. We are just rolling in the dough. How much money do we have? Oh, we're so close to that 1 million gold. I can taste it. So yeah, everything within Severin Manor is ours now. We don't get a house Carl for this house, sadly, like in Skyrim. But we don't have to pay for any upgrades or anything because it's already furnished. Oh, hi, Serana. So, let's look around at the perks. We got this little ash yam garden here. Now we can freely take whatever we want from these chests. There's Sujama sitting out for us. A sweet roll. Hope nobody steals that. We got a little blacksmith area, training area, where we can smelt stuff, display some weapons, and get stuck at our companions. Over here, of course, you guys already saw the little alchemy area, which I have been eyeing since I first came to this town. Because you guys know I like the alchemy. As if we needed more chorus eggs. We have like 80 of them now. Bunch of juicy potions, some drama root, whatever that was I just picked up. Mazte, I don't know what that is. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? Spawn ash. Don't want the mammoth tusks. Or what's in those. But we got even more chorus eggs and other ingredients here. Ash hopper jelly. I don't know about that. Or these tern feathers. Those are new. Across the way, we got a little enchanting area. So you can make and display weapons as well. Obviously, you have all these plaques on the wall to display stuff. Actually, a long time ago, I watched a YouTuber and he would play Skyrim. And every week, he would name a weapon after someone for the episode. And he would display it in this house, which was a cool thing. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of work and effort for a lot of nothing. Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate you guys. There's over 200 of you subscribed to my channel now. And I greatly appreciate that. And we're growing faster than we used to. I 100% appreciate all of you that actually watch my stuff. But I'm not gonna name weapons after you and post them on a wall. Sorry, not sorry. Oh boy, we inherited this house. That means we inherited the display case of skulls. Love that. The Axeman. I missed some stuff up here. Let's make some potions, shall we? Can we eat? We ate one thing. This... no. I thought this might get us an alchemy level up, but I don't think it will. It is not nearly enough. I say not nearly enough, but we're actually almost to a level up. I don't think it'll be enough. No, because this is all we got. Yeah. Oh well. Trying to think. Like, we're at 45 minutes now. There were 2 other things I wanted to accomplish here. We got some free dead bodies here as well. In the house. There were 2 other things I wanted to accomplish. There's one I know that's quick and easy. We just gotta go find Captain Velith. Wherever he may be. I'm assuming he's gonna be in the bulwark. Why is there a skeleton here?
If you've got any gripes, check in at Morvain Manor. Second Councilor Arana.
There he is.
With the Ashspawn threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
There's definitely still ash spawn out there. Is it difficult commanding the Redoran Guard?
It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder.
Petty distractions?
Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they called Emberbrand wine. Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask. If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself.
I could track the stash down for you.
You would? That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it myself right now.
Any idea where I can begin?
They're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search one of the abandoned houses on the outskirts of town.
Okay, who are the Redoran Guard?
All of the soldiers in this town are Redoran Guard. Some of the best warriors that House Redoran has to offer. I've spent quite a few years honing their skills, and I can assure you they're not just your average city guard.
Okay, why have such elite soldiers on this island?
To protect Councilor Morvain, of course. He has quite a few friends on the council back in Morrowind, and they wanted to ensure his safety while he was here. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
What's the unusual armor you're wearing?
This is bone mold armor. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say? It's fashioned from actual bone that's been reinforced with a resin-like material and then shaped to form the armor plating. It might appear brittle, but I'd wager it could stop the blow of a weapon better than iron or steel.
Okay.
Find me that stash of wine. I'm itching to be rid of it.
So I do know where the stash of wine is, and there's no fighting involved with this, so we should be good to finish this miscellaneous quest. The only other thing I wanted to do in town is in that temple, and there is some fighting involved with that, and we don't have any bolts, so we might have to save that for next episode after we replenish those. But for now, we're going into this abandoned building, and there's a lot of meat around. It's in one of these containers. I just don't know what container is the problem. I thought it was in one of these containers. Did I miss one somewhere? See, now I'm a little confused. I'm pretty sure it's in this abandoned house somewhere. Okay, yeah, I'm half right. It involves the abandoned building, but it is not inside the abandoned building. I think it is just outside the abandoned building. Don't think it's over towards here. I want to say it's... Oh, come on, guys, let me through. I want to say it's outside somewhere. Like, right outside? Yet, it appears I would be wrong about that as well.
You should pay your respects.
In the barrel of... In a barrel in between the foundation of 2 destroyed houses. Well, this is 1 destroyed house here, I'd assume. I don't know where the other destroyed house is. Oh, that it would be there. In a barrel in between them? Oh. These are the 2 destroyed houses. And there's the barrel. And we get 8 Ember Brand wine. There we go. So obviously when I said I knew where it was, I was completely wrong. My bad. There's a lot of things that I assume I know about this game that I just don't. You would think after 150 episodes of this crap I wouldn't be saying stuff like that, but... Oh well.
Citizen.
Is he still in here? No, he's awake and moving. Where be he? He's outside.
With the Ashspawn threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
Yeah, I found the Ember Brand wine.
Good. This will help me keep things running without having to worry about a bunch of soldiers falling asleep on duty. Here, take this for your trouble.
Let's get indoors. Or
And there we go.
anywhere, just out of this.
Alright, that's going to be it for today's episode. Next time, we're going to jump into this temple, knock out a small, quick thing there. And then we're going to get back on the main quest line and reach the Temple of Miraak. And maybe visit the hunters at Frostmoon Crag on the way there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.